started, guys. If you're joining us for the first time, you came at the correct time. All right. This is lesson 1 of 6 of equations, and we are starting at the very, very beginning. And I know we've all seen equations before. Remember, guys, equations are equivalents. Let me move this down a little bit and let's have a conversation. All right. I'm going to say something. It sounds very redundant. It's kind of stupid when I say it. If I say to you, tell me in the chat, guys, if I said that 5 is equal to 5, do you agree? Type yes or no in the chat. Yes or no? Yes, it's a stupid question. It's a dumb question. And I know I'm doing it so that I can see if I can see you guys know how to use the chat function. Well done. Excellent. All right. Now, because I'm saying that these two things are equal, that means that the left-hand side needs to be true on the right-hand side as well. Okay, so whatever I write on the left-hand side needs to be true on the right-hand side as well. So if I now decide to do this, if I decide to go 5 plus 2 is equal to 5, is that correct? Are the two sides the same? No, they're not. I'm going to have to add 2 on the other side as well in order for this to make sense. Okay, and this is basically what we're talking about when we talk about equations. Equations literally tell us that two things are equal. There we go. Equal. Okay, and they need to equal each other on both sides. But if we want to figure out what a number is so that we get an equivalency on both sides, we need to make sure we have certain operations that we do in order to get to that answer. And I know many of you guys have heard of reverse operations. I wonder if anybody's brave enough to unmute and tell me what reverse operations are. Anybody? Raise your hand, we will unmute you and you can explain to us what reverse operations are. I think we do them all the way in grade 7 and you see them for the first time, and then again in grade 8 and again in grade 9. What are reverse operations, guys? Oh, you'll excuse me, guys. I'm feeling a little fluey. So yeah, I'm going to be blowing my nose quite often. Anybody have any idea, guys? Or you can even put a suggestion in the chat. What is a reverse operation? Think about this, guys. I'm trying to figure out what this number over here is. All right. Nomaza, what do you think? What is a reverse operation?
Isn't it when you basically find x but in reverse? So here you would say, oh, sorry, you'd carry the -4 over to the 11 and it would become +4. Then after that, you'd add that and get 15, then divide 3x by 3. So it would happen to the other side. And then from that 15 divided by 3, your answer is equal to 5.
Excellent. Well done. That's it. Reverse operation is just doing the opposite of what has already been done. Correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent. Well done. That's exactly what I was hoping to hear. Right. So Nomaza's telling you that the way she would do it is she would take the -4 over to the other side of our equal sign and it will become plus. And that's the way we actually explain it when we are trying to make it easier for you guys to see. But what we're actually trying to do here is we're trying to create an equivalency. That's what we're trying to do. Now, I want to make sure that this X that I've highlighted over here, it's transposing, but you can call it a transpose, a reverse operation. There are many names for it. When I was in school, I used to call it over the rainbow. As long as the answer at the end is the same, correct. We transpose, we take it over the rainbow, we use a reverse operation, all of it is the same. Same thing. Okay, now what I want to do is I want to isolate X. Now, the first thing I'm going to do in order to isolate X is I want to get rid of this -4. So if I want that -4 to become a positive, or if I want it to go away, if I want to make it a 0, I'm going to add 4 on this side. And -4 plus 4 is going to give me 0, and I know 3x plus 0 is just going to be 0. But because of my equivalency, I can't just add 4 on the left. I need to add 4 on the right-hand side as well. Okay, so if I add 4 on this side, I need to add 4 over there as well. No, Maza, that is not what I meant at all. No, when I was in grade 8, guys, when we started learning these things, my maths teacher said to us that when he was a young boy, they told him a story about how if you as a boy went underneath a rainbow, you would come out a girl on the other side. And if you were a girl and you went under the rainbow, you would come out on the other side as a boy, kind of like a negative. If a negative went under the rainbow, it would come out on this side as a positive. Okay. I know, it was such a wild story and we were all like, ooh, what? I know. Unati's like transgender vibe. Okay, guys, let's keep it neutral for now. Okay, somebody says, is it correct if I said it is the pairs of mathematical manipulation in which one operation undoes the action of the other, for example, addition and subtraction? Absolutely. And that's what we're looking at when we talk about a reverse operation. Okay, Funzo, that you are 100% correct. That's what we call a reverse operation. Basically, we're manipulating the sum so that we get what we want on the left-hand side. All right, so if I minus 0, I'm going to have 3x is equal to, and 11 plus 4 will give me 15. Now, I want to isolate x, and I know that x is multiplied to 3. And the only way I can get rid of that multiply by 3 is to divide by it. So if I divide by 3 on this side, I can't just divide by 3 on one side. I need to do it on the other side as well. Okay, so 3 divided by 3 is going to give me 1x, but 1x is the same as x. So my x will then be equal to 5. That's it, Rita. Well done, guys. It'll be equal to 5. Sean, remember, I'm dividing 15 by 3. Okay, and this becomes 5. Gudwano says we use FOIL method. Not here, not yet, Gudwano. We're going to get to that. That's Wednesday's lesson. And we always use FOIL when we have a trinomial that we're trying to find the answer for. Okay, we're going to get to that, Gudwano, don't worry. All right, we're okay with these. And I know that you guys have done many, many of these. I don't have to show you guys how to do these. So I'm going to give everyone, let me give you guys 4 minutes to do questions 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, while I blow my nose. All right, go guys, go. All right, for those of you who are still a little bit confused, I don't understand, that's fine. Hold on for me. I'm going to give everybody their 4 minutes to answer the questions, and then you guys will see the kind of operations we use in order to solve for these. Okay, don't panic. We'll get there. We'll get there, I promise. Yes, Funzo.
Hi, ma'am.
Hello, my sweetie. How are you?
I'm fine.
Excellent. How can I help?
I was asking if I could solve number 1.
Oh, absolutely. Keep that hand right there. You're going to solve number 1 for me. Okay. I hope you've tried all the others though, Funzo. I hope you haven't stopped at just number 1. I hope you've solved all of them. But don't put your hand down. Did you see that, Teacher Nelly? I saw somebody after I told them I have flu. Somebody in the chat was like, take the day off, ma'am. Oh, I wish I could. I wish I could. Somebody did say it in the chat. They were like, take the day off, guys.
Oh yeah, I know message.
Hi, Zudine. Excellent. Hold on to those answers, Zudine. We're going to talk about them in just a little bit. Michael, no, I can't. No, no. I can't even think about it. Yo, Sia. It's tough. It's rough out here on these streets, bro. We can't even take a day off when we have flu. I know. I know. All right, and Ndumi, so hold on to those answers. Let's see everybody else's answers quick, and then we'll get to answering them. Okay, I've got 4 hands up. I'm going to assume that's 4 people who are going to give me the right answers. Let's see. Funzo, let's do number 1, my sweetie. You're going to have to explain the steps to me, remember? Okay. No matter. I'll try. I will try. All right, Funzo, where are we going to start?
So first state 2x is equal to 12 plus 18.
Good. So we're going to add 18 and add 18, correct?
In a state 2x is equal to 30. And I
Yes.
divided both sides. And I divided both sides by 2.
Good. And then we divide both sides by 2. Okay. And I always used to tell the grade 7s, therefore, we need to remember the therefore. Therefore, x is equal to?
Therefore, x is equal to 15.
Good. Excellent. We need to get used to this therefore, guys. It shows up all the time in maths. You did that so beautifully, Funzo. Well done. The grade 7s, you'll see, I think they're in grade 8 this year. They'll get so mad at you guys if you forget the therefore. Don't forget the therefore. You must make sure the therefore is there. Okay. Hi, Abuile. Do you want to unmute for me and answer the next one for me?
Can I at least try number 4?
Okay, I think we need to go in order. Okay.
Can I do number 4? Can I do number 4?
That you tried number 2 for me. Have you tried number 2?
Yes, I did.
Okay. Can you answer number 2 for me? Are you able to?
Yes, I will able to.
Okay. I'll tell you, we have many questions that we're going to do, and you'll get a chance to do another number 4, I promise. Okay, can you do this particular one for me? Is that okay?
I said negative x is equal to 3 minus 7.
Good, so we minus 7 and we minus 7, good. So negative x is equal to?
3 minus 7.
And how much is 3 minus 7?
It's negative 4.
Good, negative 4. But I don't want negative x. I want x. What do we need to do?
And then I said negative x divided by negative x.
Okay, if I divide by negative x, I'm going to get 1. And I don't want to do that. So what can I divide?
By negative at least.
Good, or by a negative 1. Because anything divided by 1 is that thing. So if I divide by negative 1 on this side, I'm going to divide by
also
negative.
divide by negative 1 on the other side.
Good.
And then x equals to negative 4.
Abuile, don't forget the therefore. The therefore is therefore. There we go.
Therefore, x is equal to negative 4.
There we go. X is equal to 4.
Negative
there we go.
4.
Very well done.
4.
Yes, just 4. Negative and negative is going to give us positive. You did that
Positive,
so
yes.
nicely. Thank you, Abuile. Well done. Excellent. There's another question. When we get to the other questions, raise your hand again. Okay. Let's see. Nomaza, let's do number 3, my sweetie. Come, let's go.
Hi, girl. So like I said,
yes.
I said 5. Sorry, plus 5 on the negative 13.
Plus
Thingamabob.
5. Good.
Yeah, that. And then I got the answer of negative 8. Sorry, I just didn't put in the sign. I got the answer of negative 8. Then
Good.
I divided negative 4x by 4. I did that as well on the other side. And therefore...
Can we divide by something else? Because this is negative 4. Instead of dividing by 4, what should we have divided by?
2?
No.
Girl.
Think about it. If there's a negative 4x and I want just x, what do I
Then you
need?
divide it by -4.
That's it. I need to divide by -4 on both sides.
Ma'am,
Otherwise,
I said
still have that
-4.
Is that what? Oh, I heard a 4. I'm so sorry. Okay, I may have heard wrong. Okay, I may have heard wrong. Okay, so what's the answer then I'm looking for?
So and then I was like, and therefore x is
Therefore,
equal to
therefore X is-
+2.
That's it, is equal to +2. Well
Okay,
done.
because I
That's
was
so
shaky
amazing.
because first, like, I got the answer of -2, and I was like, nah, it's not
Yeah.
aligning.
It's not.
No.
It's not.
And I
Now
was like,
this one makes sense. I'm glad you checked yourself. Well done.
thanks, ma'am.
Sure. All right, Mawande, let's do number 4. Let's do number 4 together. You ready?
Hi, ma'am. Number 4.
Hello. Yes.
Hi, ma'am. So I moved the -3. I turned it into a +3.
Good. So we +3 on both sides. Good.
And then I turned the +4y into a -4y onto the other
Good.
side. To
-4y, -4y. Good. All right. So what do I get with the y's?
So it should look like 7y minus 4y on the left equals 3 plus 6.
Good. Is equal to 3 plus 6 or 6 plus 3. Doesn't matter. The order doesn't matter. Okay.
Okay.
Now what happens?
Then we do the operations. We add on each side.
Okay,
So
good.
it should be 3y equals 9.
9. Excellent. And then we're missing one more.
And then we divide by 3 since it's
It's 3. We want to get rid of the 3. Good. And then my final answer.
It should be y equals 3.
You forgot something, Mawande. What did you forget?
Oh, shoot. Therefore y equals 3.
Therefore, guys, the therefore is there for the sum. We must use the therefore. Okay, good job, Mawande. You did that amazingly. Very well done.
Thank you.
Very, very well done. Excellent, guys. We need to remember the therefore, guys. Yes, therefore, Mawande is a genius. You understand? Lufuno, the sign 100% matters. Okay, because there's a difference between having plus 3,000 in your account and minus 3,000 in your account. If you know what I mean,
Yeah.
There's a huge difference between plus 3,000 and minus 3,000. So that sign, yes, important. Okay. Rita, what's up, my sweetie? Oh no, you muted. Unmute for me.
Hi, ma'am. I just wanted to tell you that I'll be leaving early because I have AP English right now.
That's okay, my sweetie. You go do what you need to do. You know where to find the recordings. I think you're already good with this section. This is an easy section. We'll see you on Wednesday, hey?
Yes, ma'am. Bye.
Bye-bye. Klinga's like, can you go back? I'll go back in just a little bit, Klinga, because we need to learn the next thing. Okay. The Y's and the X's, yes. Lufuno, remember, we're still doing basic operations. Okay, I want to move back one so we can see 8 as we go. All right. So these are the next 4 that we're going to be doing, guys. All right. Now, how are we going to solve for number 5? Because this is X divided by 3. Okay, we're just going to have to think about the operation that is the inverse or the reverse of divided by 3. Mawande, what do you think we're going to do in this case?
We should multiply by times 3 over 2 over 3.
Good. I'm going to times by 3 on this side and times by 3 on that side. Good. And then 3 divided by 3 will give me just X. And then my answer will be, tell me what my answer is. Oh no, he's gone. Mawande, where are you?
It would be X equals 4 over 3.
No, Mawande, come on. Where do we start?
Oh, therefore X equals 4 over 3.
Therefore, X is equal to 6. Well done. I'm gonna irritate you with this, dude. Do not forget the therefore. Okay.
Wait, it's 6.
Yes, because we're multiplying 2 times 3. Remember what we did on this side, we multiplied by 3. So we need to multiply by 3 on the other side as well. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Thank you.
Don't forget, just because the sign says divide, if we multiply, we must multiply on both sides. Nice job. Unati, I see you. I think you put your hand down by mistake, my dude. Help me with this next one. Help me with number 6. What do you think?
No, ma'am, I just wanted to ask something.
Yes.
I wanted to ask if you lose marks if you don't include the therefore.
No, but it's a technicality, especially when you're working with a lot of things. Like, let's say, for instance, you're working on a sum that has multiple steps. The therefore shows us that you've got the final answer. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Otherwise, like if we're doing things like simultaneous equations, solving for 2 things at the same time, it's very hard for us to see where you guys are going because some of you guys write everywhere on the page. So we look for the therefore to find the end of your sum so that we can award you the marks for the answer. Nomaza, do you have a question for me or do you want to answer this question for me?
Wait. Yes, sorry, I was going to answer.
Absolutely. All right. Let's talk about this next one. What can we do?
So I'm guessing you would times by 3 on both sides.
Good.
Right.
Times by 3. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then after that, you would get rid of the 3 denominator and you'd be left with 2x.
Good. So we times by 3 on this side as well. So we'll have 2x.
We'll get 6.
Equal to 6. Good.
Divide by 2.
Good. Divide by 2.
Periana. Then we get the answer of, and therefore x is equal to 3. Sorry.
There we go. Therefore, x is equal to 3. Well done. Right, Nomaza, before you go, let's just,
Yeah.
I want us to skip a step. That's what I want us to do. I'm going to show you something quickly. Okay.
Okay.
And I'll show you how much easier it is for us to do this instead. All right. So you did this 100% correct. You've just added an extra step. Let's do this. We know that we want to get rid of this divide by 3, right? So how would we do this?
Yes.
We would multiply by 3, correct?
Okay.
And then this 2 is multiplied to x. So how would we get rid of the multiply by x? We would
Times by x. No, sorry, divide by x.
We divide by 2 in this case. Divide by.
Girl.
Do you see what I've done there? I know that this is
cross cancel.
And then we can just cross cancel and then that's it.
Oh my
so
God.
I've got 3/2 on the side actually. So what I can do on this side is I can just take 3/2, multiply it on the other side as well. Multiply.
Oh my gosh.
Over 2. And we've skipped a whole step. You see that? We do it all in one go and we don't have to do it one step after the other.
Oh my gosh.
You see how much easier that is?
Mind blown. Yes,
I'm glad. And then we just 3 will divide with 3, 2 will divide with 2, and we'll have x left. And then I can just go, therefore, x is equal to, and this is just 2 times 3 divided by 2. Cross cancel. My answers.
I love it when maths is easy. I love this. I love it.
Like mathematicians, we're so lazy. We need like
shortcuts. I love this.
Yo, it's awesome. It is awesome.
Bread. Yo, it's my bread and water.
Love it. Absolutely. Thanks, Nomaza. Thank you so much for helping us find this out.
Thank you.
Awesome. All right. Somebody says kindly repeat. Absolutely, guys. So this is what's happening. Okay. So my sum actually says 2/3x is equal to 2. Now, when Nomaza did it, she did it in 2 steps. She said, first, we're going to multiply by 3 to get rid of the denominator. And what I do on the left-hand side, I need to do on the right-hand side as well. So I can times by 3. So the 3's will cancel out and I will have 2x is equal to 2 times 3, which is 6. And then because I have a 2 over here next to x, it's 2x is multiplied. I can divide by 2. And then I'll have to divide by 2 on this side as well. Those 2 will cancel. Therefore, my x will be equal to 3. Okay, 6 divided by 2 will give me 3. But I'm saying, instead of us doing it in 2 steps, let's do it in 1 step. Let's see if we can do it in 1 step. Now, we already know, guys, that because there's a divide here, we're going to have to multiply by 3. So we're going to multiply by 3. Okay, and because there's a multiply over here, we're going to divide by 2 because there's a multiply. So I can divide by 2, right? And this makes it so much easier because if you look at it, this top part and the bottom part, when we look at fractions, we can just cross-cancel the fractions. We can cross-cancel the fraction. Okay. Nobuche says, where can we DM teacher Nelly, you mean? Look for the button that says everyone and click on it and you'll be able to DM her. Okay, so now 3 divided by 3 will give me 1. And 2 divided by 2 will give me 1. Now I only have x left. But because I multiplied by 3 over 2 on this side, I can also multiply by 3 over 2 on this side. Okay, so my answer, therefore, x is equal to 2 times 3, which is 6, divided, 2 times 3 is 6, divided by 2 is 3. Okay, if this is a bit complicated for you, then you can do it the long way around. Go ahead and do it the long way around. There's nothing wrong with that. But if you're looking at this and you're like, yeah, ma'am, I feel you. This is so much easier. Go for it. I want us to try number 7. Okay, everybody's got 1 minute to do number 7. Okay, you can try with whatever method you need. You're either going to do 3 steps or you're going to do 2 steps. Show me which ones you choose. Okay, and then once you're done, pop your hand up so we can have a conversation. Funzo, if Nomaza's first method works for you, go for it. For me, however, I'm a very lazy somebody, I won't lie. Especially as a mathematician, I'm always looking for a shortcut. I will always take the shortcut. Okay, 30 more seconds, everyone. Number 5 or number you. Okay, all right. We'll have a conversation about it in just a bit. Okay. All right. Ntumbuluko, which method are you going to use? Are you going to use the long method or are you going to use the shortcut?
Ma'am, I actually found out the new method, ma'am. May I show it? Yes.
So what are we going to do first? Let's talk about what we have to do first here.
Yes, ma'am. So the 5, don't you multiply it by 3, and then you multiply the top by 5, and that will give you 15 over 15. And then what is it? 15 over 15 equals to 1. So that 1 cancels out. That 1 cancels out 1.
Excellent. You're quite correct, Ntumbuluko, but the first thing we need to do is we need to get rid of this -1. Let's start with the -1 first, because that's going to give us a bit of a problem, right? So what can I do with this -1 before we talk about that other part, the 15 over 15? You did that beautifully. That's correct. How can I get rid of the -1 though?
You can multiply it by +1.
Okay, we can add 1. Yes, we add 1, and then -1 plus 1 will give us 0. And if I add 1 on this side, what do I need to do on the other side?
You need to also add 1 on the other side.
Good, we're going to add 1 as well. Right. Now, what I have left on this side, because those two will cancel, -1 plus 1 is 0. Now I have 3 over 5, x is equal to 2 plus 1, which is 3. And then now you can tell me about that 15 over 15. How did you get it? What did you do on the side? You? Multiply?
I multiplied on, I cross multiplied.
Good. So you put a 5 at the top, and at the bottom you put a?
3.
Good, we put a 3 at the bottom. And I can tell you already did this. You went 5 times 3 is 15, 3 times 5 is 15. Therefore, 15 divided by 15 is 1, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent. So if I've added 5 over 3 on this side, I can't just multiply by 5 over 3 on one side. I must also multiply by 5 over 3 on this side, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So I'm going to get everything over here is going to cancel. You said 15 divided by 15 is 1. Therefore, x is equal to, what did we get here? 3 times 5 gave us 15 divided by 3. X is equal to?
X is equal to 5.
That's it, is equal to 5. Very well done. You did that excellently, Ntumbuluko. Okay, it does take a bit of getting used to. Okay, but remember that we always want to isolate x. We need to remove all the plus minuses and all of those things first. Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
Excellent. Excellent. All right. Well done, Ntumbuluko. Kananelo, do you have a question, Maswidi?
No, ma'am. I just wanted to answer the question.
Oh, okay. That's fine. We're going to have many other questions, guys. Don't worry. All right. I want us to do our brain break quickly before we come back to explaining these again, because I know some of you guys are lost. So all of you who are like, yo, I'm so lost, I don't understand. That's fine, guys. Take a breath, everybody. Breathe in. Okay. Breathe in. That's the spirit, Mawande, and breathe right out. For those of you who are lost, it's fine. We're going to come back to it again. Okay. Breathe in. Deep breath and out. That's okay, Kivukani. I want to make sure that you get it 100%. All right, let's do a quick brain break. For those of you who have been here for the past couple of weeks, we've been looking at magic squares. Okay. Now, all of the magic squares in this particular one that we have need to add up to 45 on each side. Okay, so these numbers, this one plus that one needs to equal 45. So this one plus this one plus this one must also equal 45. This one plus this one plus this one must also equal 45. And that one plus that one plus that one must also equal 45. They must equal 45 everywhere. Okay, so I want you guys to give it a shot. Tell me which numbers go where. Let me know. Unati's like, more Sudoku. Yes, Sudoku is excellent for the brain and for memory retention. Yes, you can, Kay. I remember you said that I needed to put this one back in. And yes, I want your answer for this one because I feel like you figured it out in like 3 seconds. We will from next week on, Unati. Zudine says 27 top middle. Okay, so 27 over here. Top row, yes, Kay, go. I'm gonna see if I can manage to work in both of them at the same time. It's not. They must add up, Kumo, they must add up to certain numbers all around. 88, 48, and 44. 48, I'm not sure about 48. I'm seeing 9, 15, and 21. 6 in the top corner. Bottom left is 14. All right, I see you guys. Okay, 12 plus 15 plus 18. All right. Okay, I just want to show you guys something. Go, okay, middle. 26, 55, 99. 24, 3, and 18. Let me see if you're correct, Lubukani. Yeah, guys, we don't have 24 in this one. So it should be 24 actually, and not 14. I don't think it's 24. It's 24. Yeah, it's not 14. It should be 24. All right, bottom is 66, 77, and 37. Now, for those of you who are a little confused, we need to make sure that all the numbers adding up in one direction and in the other direction, in all the directions add up to the same number. So now if we add up over here, 12 plus 9 is 21, plus 24 will give us 45. Okay, 27 plus 15, that's 37, 42 plus 3 is 45. Okay. 6 plus 27 is plus 21 is 27, 37, 45. Do you see how they all add up? Let's add them up in this direction and see how much they give us. 12 plus 15 is 27 plus 18 is 45. 12 plus 27 plus 6, that's 37, 39, 45. Yeah, Mbasa, I know you know how to do it, as it's easy, but the faster you get at it and the more you can see these connections, the quicker your brain learns how to work. All right, Kay, this is amazing. This is awesome. But I can see that all the numbers around here are duplicates of each other. I'm glad you see it, Kumo. All the numbers are duplicates of each other. Do you see how I have 99 and 44 and 66 and 77 and 55 and 88? What I'm suspecting is that this number and that one should also be multiples of each other. Okay, this works. This is beautiful and it works. And I don't know how you figured it out, because you figured it out in like 3 seconds on the day that I put it up. So I'm very proud. I don't know how you did it. You need to show me one of these days, because I never would have figured it out this way. I would have had to look for other numbers that add up. I think I would have put 11 over here. I would have put 11 over here. I know. And I would have put 33 over here. And down over here, I would have put 22. And we would have gotten you and I would have gotten the same result. It wouldn't have added up to 180, but it would have added up to the same number on all sides. Okay, well done, Kay. You're like, yo, super genius, super genius. All right, let's get back into it, guys. I hope we're all ready to get back to equations. Let's have a look over here, guys. All right, for those of you who understand how to answer numbers 6 and 7, I want you guys to look at number 8 for me and get to an answer. Pop your answer in the chat. For those of you who are stuck at number 6, number 5 and number 6, I'm going to redo them, and I hope you guys can follow with me. Give me a thumbs up in the chat once you've got it. Okay. Yes, Mawande.
Ma'am, I already did the question 8, but I don't understand 6 and 7 unless I input or it's still a no.
Okay, all right. How did you do number 5 though? Because you did say to me you're a bit confused with number 5. Are you still confused or
6 and 7?
do you get?
Oh no,
do you
I'm okay.
part? Do
Yeah,
you
I think I
understand
need
how we
help.
multiplied by 3 on this side?
Yeah, I understand.
Okay,
You
so
multiply the denominator and then on the other side and both sides. So I think I
exactly.
understand.
Okay, great. And that's how our answer ended up as 6. This makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, excellent. All right. Let's have a look at number 8. Is that the one that you want to answer for me?
Yeah, I'll
Okay.
try, but I don't think it's...
Okay, we're going to speak through it because it's so easy. I just need you to just mute for me for 1 second. I need to speak to Shaden and then we're going to get back to it. All right.
Okay, ma'am.
Excellent. Shaden, what's up?
Evening, ma'am.
Hello,
I
Miss.
just wanted to ask if it's okay if you can please explain. I think it is number 3 on the other side.
Number 3 on the other side.
I think it's between number 3 and number 4. It's number 4, please, ma'am. if you
Okay,
don't
number
mind.
4. All right. So in questions like these, Shaden, what we're normally trying to do is we're trying to get to, we're going to do a lot of things, and then at the end we're going to end up.
Mute, or should I mute?
No, it's fine. You can stay unmuted. Don't mute. Okay. So we're going to do a lot of operations, and what we want at the end is therefore y is equal to something. Okay. That's what we're getting to. Now, this tells me then that I want my y to be on my left-hand side. So I'm going to make sure that if I look at my equation, I want everything with a y to be on the left-hand side and everything that doesn't have a y to be on the right-hand side. Do you get that part?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, excellent. So now we said, if I've got 4y on this side, if I want to take it over the rainbow or over the equal sign, if it's positive on this side, it will become
Negative.
good. So I can just add, I can just go minus 4y, because 4y minus 4y is 0, yes?
Yes, ma'am.
So I can do the same thing on the other side, because I can't just do it on one side. I have to do it on
So
both sides.
the 7y also becomes negative 7y.
No, because the
Negative
7y
4y.
was already on the left. Okay, we're not going to do anything with it. It was already on the left-hand side, so we can't change it. We found it on the left. The thing that we're bringing to the left is the 4y, which then becomes negative 4y.
Yes.
Okay. Now have a look at the 6. Do you see how 6 is already on the right-hand side?
Yes, ma'am.
We're not going to do anything to it. We're going to leave it exactly where it is, but I don't want this 3. I don't want this negative 3 on this side. So if I take it over to the other side of the equal sign, it's going to become, it's negative on this side, it will become
Positive 3.
good, positive 3 on this side. Okay, because negative 3 plus 3 will give us 0. And then we can just do the math. What is 7y minus 4y, Shivan?
3y?
That's it, yes. It's just 7 minus 4 with a y. So 3y, right?
Oh, 3y.
That's equal to, and then on this side, I've got 6 plus 3. How much is that?
9.
Yes, it's 9. You sound like you're doubting yourself. It's just basic addition. It's okay. It's okay. Basic addition. All right, 6 plus 3 is 9. Now, look over here. I've got 3 multiplied by y. What is my inverse operation for multiply? It's
Division.
division, good. And if I want y on its own, and I want to get rid of this multiplied by 3, I'm going to divide by 3. So I divide here, and I can't just do it on one side, and I must do it on the other side as well. I do it on the other side. So 3 divided by 3 is going to give me 1. Do we agree?
1.
Good.
Yes,
So I've got 1y, or just y left. And then over here, I've got 9 divided by 3, which is
3.
3. Good. 9 divided by 3 is 3. That's where we get the idea that the answer is y is equal to 3. Do you see how we did that?
I see.
Okay, and that's what we're
I
trying
think I
to
just need to do a little bit more practicing, and then I will be fine.
Absolutely, I agree. Do a little bit more practice and you're going to get it. Okay.
Thank you so much, ma'am.
You're very welcome, my sweetie. Excellent. All right, let us look at question 8, because I see many, many funny things happening in the chat at the moment. Nomaza, do you want to help them out? What are we going to do over here? Let's talk it through. You want to unmute for me? Oh, no. Okay, she's not unmuting. I don't know if I'm frozen, guys. If you can hear and see me, can I just get a thumbs up from you guys in the chat?
I can hear you.
Oh, thank you. I'm just like, Namaza's not unmuting. I don't know what's going on. Thanks, Kay. Thanks, guys. All right, okay. Right, so thank you, Bukani. Thank you. All right, so the thing that's bothering me here, guys, is, in all honesty, it's this everything divided by 2. This divided by 2, this divided by 2, I don't like it so much. Every time, guys, we see something that looks like many things divided by a number, that's the first thing we always want to get rid of. And if I'm going to get rid of this divided by 2, I'm going to multiply by 2 to get rid of it. And what I do on the left-hand side, I'm going to do on the right-hand side as well. So I'm going to get multiplied by 2. These 2 will cancel. And what I will have left is 3 minus 4x is equal to negative 3x times 2 is going to give me negative 6x. Right. Now, because I know at the end, my answer must say, therefore, x is equal to something, I want everything with an x on one side and everything that's a number on the other side. So in order to do that, I'm going to take this negative 6x and I'm going to add 6x on this side, add 6x on that side. And then I don't like this 3 sitting on my left. I want it to go sit on the right-hand side. So I'm going to take it over to the other side, and then I'm going to minus 3 on this side, minus 3 on that side. Negative 6x plus 6x will cancel, give me 0. 3 minus 3 will give me 0. What I have left here is negative 4x plus 6x is 2x, which is equal to negative 3. So my one day, I don't know why you were doubting yourself, my dude. Just because a maths answer doesn't look clean, it doesn't mean that it's wrong. Just because it's not a whole number, it doesn't mean that you did it wrong. Okay. As long as you did the math correct, then you did it right. Okay. Now I have to get rid of this 2 because it's multiplied to x. So I'm going to divide by it on both sides. Divide by 2, divide by 2. Therefore, x is equal to negative 3 over 2. All right. Okay, well done, Mawande. Guys, just follow the same process.